Hi, welcome to a quick walk around video for our Nissan Terrano. This is obviously an older car we've taken in part exchange. It's done a few miles and there is a few little bits and bobs to point out around the bodywork. We are putting a new MOT on this one though, so it should be a solid car and it does drive very well. So I'll take you around and give you an honest appraisal and you can make your mind up. Okay, it's like a two-tone silver and grey metallic. Alloy wheels. It's got the chrome side steps. You've got a little bit of crust here. Mostly solid, but you know, would benefit from tidying up a bit. The other place where there's a bit of crust is here, so we may well end up attending to this on the MOT. Show you that from the inside as well, so you've got a properly good look. There we are. As I say, when we put the MOT on it, that may well get attended to if it's in need of it. So you've got a tow bar down there with twin electrics. I unfortunately don't have anything to test that with. If that's an important one to you, bring something down and we'll try it out for you. Spare wheel cover with a wheel inside, obviously. I'm just going to go and turn the radio down before I end up getting the video removed for copyright. Excuse me 2 seconds. Right, where were we? So some storage nets in the back here. This one's gone a bit saggy, so obviously had something big in it for an extended period of time. So rolling load cover. Huge boot. These are set up so they have the anchor points here and they have the seat belts already installed on both sides. If you wish to turn this into a 7-seater, you can. It's a case of buying some seats on eBay. So that's an option if you need 6 and 7 seats. Wheels and tyres all look to be in good condition. Similar to the other side, you have crust here, probably less than the other side. Yeah, it hasn't made its way up into there. It's just creeping in there. And you've got a key scratch that runs all the way along here, all the way here, and stops there. It's not super deep, you could probably touch that in and make it look a bit better. I'm just trying to give you the best idea of what you're dealing with. There you are. A little scuff on the corner of this bumper. Might polish out a little bit that, or just touch in. And you've got some fingerprint marks here. We can usually get that out. I'll have a little go at that later. It's usually suntan lotion on your hands. It sits on top of the paint for some reason. I'll have a look at that later. Right, we'll have a look inside now. Interior is really clean and tidy actually for a 51 plate car, especially of this sort of nature, because they're quite often a bit used and abused, everything chucked inside. But right, there's the rear seats. It's part leather with like a red and black, almost like mesh type centre. You've got a 12-volt point down there for use by the rear seats. Loads of leg room, loads of grab rails and whatnot. Electric windows in the back. Other side much the same. Age of the car means it doesn't have any ISOFIX points. I mean they did exist back then, but they weren't commonplace. So this one doesn't have ISOFIX. owner's manual there in the glove box, along with locking wheel nuts, and I think that's a cigarette lighter, unused. Doesn't smell like a smoker's car, so that would make sense. Passenger airbag there as well. Now the electric window on this one at the moment likes to go down but does not like to go up, so I'm going to get that investigated by our mechanic and see if we can fix that. Go inside. Let's have a look. So electric mirrors down there. I'm unsure what that button does. I think it might be a perimeter alarm that you can turn off, perhaps if you were to be leaving a dog in the car or something like that. It looks like that, but I'd have to check that symbol. Or it's clear enough there. You might be able to Google that, see what it is. Sort of leather multi-function steering wheel. This controls your radio. Wipers there, lights and indicators on that side. 2 keys, both original Nissan ones. I've not had any joy pressing the buttons and getting it to lock and unlock. I've had to do it physically on the door with the blade. I'll have a look at those later, see if I can pop some batteries in, see if that makes any difference, but just take it as the remote locking doesn't work and you have to use the key physically. Speed odometer, should I say, becomes a little bit hard to read once it starts warming up. It is 152,000. It's clear as day when you first turn it on. It's just when it gets warm it starts disappearing a bit. Radio here, got a cassette, a bit nostalgic. We have the Notting Hill soundtrack, so that's included, no extra charge for that one. The display on this here, again similar to the other one, in and out. The radio itself functions fine. I can't turn it up during the video because they end up getting removed for copyright reasons, but audio wise all fine, just the display is a bit intermittent. Aircon down here, and you've got a good old ashtray that I used to get back then, along with, oh look, I can put that in there now. We can marry the two up. Here's your gearbox here, that's all worn away, but it's a 5-speed manual, and then you can switch between your 2- and 4-wheel drives and your 4-wheel low. That's, you know, if you're going up some really arduous terrain. A compartment in there. There's your window switches there, then you've got a little armrest with a storage compartment in there. I think that's about it. Yeah, it's just map reading lights up there. Okay, hopefully that's given you an idea of what the car's like. Yeah, engine's sweet and drives very well. Just a few little cosmetic bits and bobs, but you know, do remember we are putting a new MOT on it, so it will be a solid car when you get it. Okay, if you've got any further questions that I've not covered in the video, please feel free to either pop in or give us a ring. Okay, thank you for watching.